Welcome back to Profit Path. Today's markets are trading quietly as traders gear up for this week's earnings wave. Get ready for big updates from tech, consumer, AI, and more. If you're new around here, hit subscribe for smart, daily market insights. Alright, let's start with a quick markets update. Then we'll dig into this week's earnings calendar. Here's what's on deck. You can see that there are dozens of companies scheduled to report, including some big names. Let's dive into the details. First up, take a look at this. Markets opened modestly higher today, showing cautious optimism ahead of a busy earnings schedule. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq futures are in positive territory, while the Dow is steady. The yield on the 10-year Treasury is inching up towards 4.27%. It's a similar story in Europe, with major indexes like the Euro Stoxx 600 and the UK's FTSE 100 also trading in positive territory. Okay, now let's turn our attention to this week's earnings highlights. Here's what's on deck starting Monday, September 8th. We have Planet Labs, PL. They are expected to report a slight loss of about 0.05 per share. Casey, that's Casey's General Stores, and AVO, that's Mission Produce. They are also reporting early in the week. On Tuesday, September 9th, it's a relatively busy day. Core and Main, CNM, GameStop, GME, Synopsys, SNPS. They are among the companies reporting. Synopsys is an AI play, so that'll be one to watch. And we have more. Check out the full list on your screen. Wednesday, September 10th. Chewy, CHWY, is a name to watch for. It's expected to report strong growth. Another one to watch is Oxford Industries, OXM. Finally, Thursday, September 11th, Adobe, ADBE, Kroger, KR, Lovesac, Love. These are the names that are reporting. So as you can see, we've got major tech names like Synopsys and Adobe, retail plays like Chewy, Casey's and Kroger, and even some AI exposure through Synopsys and other names. So it's a pretty diverse earnings schedule. Now, why should you care about all this? Well, because earnings season tends to drive a lot of volatility, and this earnings season is no exception. Earnings from tech and AI names like Synopsys and Adobe could set the tone for sector momentum. Retail and consumer plays like Chewy, Casey's and Kroger will offer clues about spending trends. And don't forget about the big updates from names like GameStop. These earnings reports might shape market sentiment and trigger sharp moves in various sectors. So it's important to stay informed and prepared. Here's what I'm watching. First, earnings. Remember, it's not just about whether a company beats or misses estimates, it's also about the forward guidance. How is the company seeing its own business? Are they optimistic? Cautious? Their outlook can influence how investors position themselves. Second, sector rotations. Historically, when earnings season heats up, investors often shift their money between sectors. This can create volatility and trading opportunities. For instance, if tech companies report strong earnings and offer good guidance, the tech sector might rally while other sectors might pull back. Third, individual stock moves. Earnings reports can make or break a stock. Take a look at this chart. It shows the average one-day return for stocks that beat or miss earnings expectations. Companies that exceed expectations see their shares rally by an average of 1.6%. Those that fall short see their shares drop by an average of 4.3%. So it's pretty meaningful stuff. To sum up, markets are setting up for a pivotal earnings week with high-impact reports from tech, retail, and AI companies. Which company's earnings are you watching most closely? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to Profit Path for your daily market edge. See you back here tomorrow.